Hi, this is Jamie Lee, independent distributor with GelMoment Nail Polish. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a water effect on your nails. Start with one coat of Orchid Majestique and then take your Crazy for Blue and add a few dots onto the nail. Take your fine detail brush and begin to blend the edges of the Crazy for Blue into the Orchid Majestique. Doesn't really matter where you put the dots. Just you want a few areas that are darker and a few areas that are lighter. I just tap and blend the Crazy for Blue out in a few different areas, and then I take my Meet Me at the Chapel, place a little bit on my silicone mat, and then I'm going to use the short striping brush to add some more detail. I'm going to put some fine wavy lines randomly throughout the nail. I place these in different spots, and I always, when I put a line down, I always make it curvy and a little bit wavy. Sometimes they connect and sometimes they don't. Just play around with it until you get a nice sort of blending going on with the Crazy for Blue right on the nail. This is an easy way to create a marbling texture as well if you wanted to use any other colors, and then leave it at this step with a nice marble texture. When you're happy with the way that your first layer of Meet Me at the Chapel looks over the top of the uncured Crazy for Blue, then you'll know it's time to put it into your GelMoment LED lamp for 45 seconds. Play around with it. Add some more areas where you're making the Crazy for Blue a little bit lighter because you're adding the Meet Me at the Chapel. Don't forget the area up by the cuticle and then cure in your LED lamp. Okay, now we're going to continue with the Meet Me at the Chapel. And we are going to go back to the areas that we made lighter. And we're going to make certain spots even brighter. So watch here as I use very, very light pressure to place small wavy spots of the Meet Me at the Chapel. Some areas can be thicker, some areas might be thicker, but you can see that I'm just using the brush kind of in a wiggly fashion. Sometimes I even place a few little dots here and there, just to give it the idea that it looks like you're looking down into a bright blue pool. Keep putting on a little more of the Meet Me at the Chapel. I do this over the entire nail. Make sure that you get the sides and the tip of the nail. A few little dots and a few little short wavy lines. You want certain areas to be brighter and certain areas to be a little less bright with the Meet Me at the Chapel. Okay, continue to add a few more lines here and there around the design. And when you are happy with the way it looks, you're going to cure after this step. So go back into your GelMoment LED lamp for 45 seconds. Okay, if you have the 2-finger lamp, it's going to take a little bit longer. It takes 60 seconds, but that's really nothing. Okay, I just mixed a little bit of Crazy for Blue with the Meet Me at the Chapel. And I'm just using that to help blend the edges a little bit of the areas where I placed the solid Meet Me at the Chapel. And I'm ready to cure. Okay, now you'll notice that I've put some Crazy for Blue out on my mat. And I'm using that to fill in the areas that I had a lot of Orchid Majestique on. I like the color of the Crazy for Blue. I want the Orchid Majestique to look like a shadow, so I'm going to place a little more of the Crazy for Blue around the Meet Me at the Chapel areas. You can see where I'm placing it, just dabbing it on, using that fine striper brush. Okay, I barely touch the nail, and I'm just adding dabs of it here and there. Okay, now it's time to clean up, so I'm going to use a nail cleanser to wipe up my mat and to clean my brushes. You'll notice I have Clearly Frisky out now because I'm going to top my nail art with one coat of Clearly Frisky. Now that everything's clean, time to do the top coat. Okay, this helps to preserve my nail art and to keep my nail looking super shiny so that it looks really like a water reflection. Okay, so don't forget to cap the tip and then cure your nail. This is Jamie Lee. I hope you enjoyed learning how to do water nail art. Have a great day.